black boy joy. 3 times for that black boy joy. Let me hear you make some black boy noise. 1 time for the black boy joy. 2 times for that black boy joy. 3 times for that black boy joy. Let me.
There's up times.
Options of few.
And options are few. I was about to mess the lyrics up. I'm not good at lyrics. You know me, I'm not good at lyrics. I was about to just bullshit those lyrics. How excellent.
That's where I was going to take it. I got the Mississippi Mass Choir. Is that what that's called? I made it up.
Yeah, you probably did. Wait, okay. While this is gonna be dropping after the holidays, but like, are you doing anything for the holidays?
What the fuck holiday are you talking? Are you talking about Halloween?
Yes. Do you not believe that's a holiday?
Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween. Hell no. No. So first of all, sticking it to the man, I'm not buying no costume pieces. Well, Halloween's tomorrow. I didn't buy no costume pieces. I'm not dressing up as nothing. Now, if I change my mind y'all's business, but I'm not going nowhere and I'm not doing shit. I'm in protest. The same reason I canceled that Hulu. Yeah, man. Listen, it's a lot of shit going on. Halloween ain't do shit to me, right? Okay. And like I'm all down to kiki kaka with the folks, right? Like I'll sit up and do a little laugh and a little joke, a little joking or whatever. But times is rough, and we need to be acknowledging that. Why does everybody want to do nothing but shake ass, pop puss, and drink? Like,
because everybody is either laid off, furloughed, or unemployed.
I'm working. I'm working. So in addition to me having to get up, and I'm not. That's no shade. That is no shade. But in addition to me having to get up.
Yeah.
I also would like to be quiet. I want to have some quiet time. Okay. I want to relax, release.
So wait, do you consider Halloween a holiday?
For what reason would I have?
I think
it makes no sense.
It does. That did not make sense at all. I think it is one. It's one of my favorite holidays. And
you give me the qualifications that Halloween has to be a holiday, quickly.
Well, people are festive. People celebrate it in school, like when they do like the Halloween themed. A lot of things are Halloween themed.
Okay, it's Grandparents' Day, a holiday. I'm sorry, keep going.
Damn, and I just like spooky things. I think it's fall.
Spooky.
Let's get it real spooky over here. I like the season. I think it's also when people get to finally be feminine.
Yeah, I mean, like, niggas love putting on dresses and skirts and shit.
Yeah.
A bunch of punks. I'm gonna do that anyway because that's how I am. I do that in the house.
We don't need no excuse to wear a dress. You don't just do that when you wake up.
And dress like a slut, too. I do that every day. I saw a post that say, y'all need to be more creative. Be a slut at the grocery store. Be a slut at the DMV.
You know what I hate? Halloween costumes that are super, super, super specific. Like, you're going to dress up as Nene Parker from season 2, episode 37, when she wore this. Like, I don't like that.
Why? I think it's so creative.
Niche.
It's so funny.
It's too niche. Don't dress up as Honey from Jessica Alba. I mean, Jessica Alba and Honey. Okay? I don't like that. I think to me, it's just you wearing basic ass regular clothes.
I don't know, because I loved when people would do cultural moments. And so my favorite thing is a costume where I'm like, aha. And, it's like really gratifying. And it's kind of like people putting on their costumes to find their people in the world. It's like you could do something super obvious, but if you do something that like the average Joe doesn't get, but then you find that one person, it's like connection, right? So I get the desire to connect with people based on shared interest. And I fuck with that. I do fuck with that.
I don't get it. I think to me, it's if you want everybody to get it, but if it's a room, if it's 99 people in the room and one person gets it, that to me did not land.
See, they don't want everybody to get it. They want their people to get it. It's like selective. They're like, they want it to be niche because they want to connect with the people who would know. They don't necessarily want to connect with people who don't know. It's, if you know, you know. The girls that get it, get it. The girls that don't.
Don't, I guess. I don't. I don't. But I still love Halloween. I love Halloween. I like when people are very theatrical with it. I like when people do all the prosthetics. I think when people do like a caricature. But when you do a person from a specific scene is the part when I'm just like, girl, give it up, Delicious. Like, don't do Flavor Flav in season 2, episode 9 of Flavor of Love.
I don't remember episode when Joan got into an argument with Ellis and she was like, no, it's just stuffing my mouth like a cook who's like the Grand Poofta. Oh
See
God, that was such a great
again,
moment.
see again, you would only know the girls, your tribe will be the only girls that know that.
Just get the
So,
hair and stuff. No,
mm,
you rate me a 5.5. What are you doing? Just fucking slumming it with the. That was such a great episode. Oh, that was
you
so great. Season 3. Shout out to that.
I'm like, there you go. Hold on. What is up, everybody? It is your boy Lord Devery.
And I'm Derwin King.
And welcome back to another episode of That Black Boy Joy, where we create, maintain, and hold space for black and brown boys to be themselves and
so much more.
So this episode obviously will drop after the holidays, but we wanted to talk about it because we can do that on our show. Because it's our podcast. How are you?
I'm good.
You look
I feel
really
like this cat,
comfortable. You look
like,
really I don't think I've seen you wear a hat on the show in a while.
did you just shade me? That was some Real Housewives. Like, Karen, you look ready to walk. That's how I received that. That's how I received that.
No, I
First
just
of
have
all,
not seen you so relaxed. I feel like you just, because that's usually my aesthetic. Usually like a hat when my hair is not shaved, a sweater. You usually are like dressed in a like more upbeat way. Let me stop talking.
She read me.
But no, what was it? No, what was it? Was it Phaedra? Oh, you look good today.
Oh, you're winning.
You're winning. Which about
tonight.
she was talking to
Demetria.
Demetria, and the dude was like, oh,
you're winning.
You're winning
tonight.
But no, you just usually don't wear hats all the time on the show like I do.
So, I definitely need to get a haircut. I've been trying this new look out where I'm growing my hair a little bit so that I can get the waves. But at some point, my hair is just so thick that the waves don't look the way I want them to. My barber keeps saying, oh, you need, the more hair you have, the better your waves look. And I just think he doesn't understand like how thick hair works. Like, sure, that's true when you got that thin. I shouldn't call people. When you have that fine hair texture,
that's fine.
Maybe you do need more hair to lay, but that's just not how my hair waves pretty easily. It also curls pretty easily because it's thick. So I don't need a lot of it to get done what I need done. So nonetheless, it looked crazy up underneath of this hat. So I'm wearing a hat. But I am going to keep the scruff on my face for a while. I like it. I feel like a nigga. Got me feeling mannish.
It's the season.
So sorry.
It's the season. It's October. It is fall. It is time to be at a winery drunk as a skunk. It is time to be pumpkin patch, apple cider. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Time well, you could be drunk off of life.
Sober,
yeah, you could be drunk. Would you ever still go to a winery?
Yeah, I'll do whatever I want to do. So listen, I can be around alcohol. let me start by saying this. I'm not in a 12-step program. I'm not a recovering addict. I have made a conscious and intentional choice to abstain from alcohol for the next, now would be 14 years, but it will be,
what?
Yeah, so at the end of this year, it'll be a year. So January 1st will make 1 year, and then I will have 14 more years to abstain from alcohol. This is
where did this number come from?
Choice. I never told you this.
No.
I never told you all this.
No, well, you said 14 years specifically is crazy.
As you know, I'm 30, turning 31 soon. I realized just before my 30th birthday that I had been drinking since I was 15 years old.
Damn.
Which was 50. Yeah.
Sorry. Wow. All right, girl. That was
which was 50% of my life. And I don't feel ashamed of that. I think if you ask the average American, a good number of them started drinking a little bit before college. So, a couple of things are true. 15 years old in rural Maryland, stressed out, being accused of being gay all the time. True nonetheless, but like very stressful for me at the time.
Yeah.
Alcohol is available at parties. I drink it. I feel more relaxed. I have more fun.
Yeah.
Right. And then we add college habits into that. So I don't know. I was just like, I don't want this to be my story. Like I don't want 50% of my life drinking 50% or more. Because if I kept drinking moving forward, it would then be even more. Right.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, let's see if I can go 15 years, turn that 1/2 into 1/3. And then after the 15 years, I can do whatever I want to do.
I love the commitment because, baby, when you said 15 years, 14 years, I said, when did this nigga give us this number? because
I can't believe I didn't tell you that.
listeners, I have not heard this y'all either, so this is brand new to me, but I support it tremendously because I agree. I think for me, I think it's me, right? I'm trying to steer away from like hard liquor a lot. Like I do love a cocktail. Everybody knows that, but I'll do like a Mike's Hard or I'll do like a Truly or something.
Not
But
malt liquor.
I will do a malt liquor. Baby, give me a malt. What's the Coke with 45? I don't know what it is, but give me a malt liquor. Because I just know that like drinking, like my favorite drink is a tequila pineapple. And I know it sounds disgusting to people, but like to me, it's healthy, allegedly. Or a tequila club soda. It's one of the, it's not juice. I mean, it's juice, but it's not like sugar. Okay.
Yeah. I get what you mean.
So I like it, but it does get you right. You definitely don't need to be doing that the whole night. But I do be like, let me just get like one or two. Let me not try, because I don't like when people try to get drunk. Like that is the wild thing to me. It's like drinking to black out is diabolical.
I've never tried to do that, but it would just sneak up on me. It would always just like, I didn't mean to suck it. I did it on accident. Suck dick on accident. I fell on it, you know? No, so I would be like, I need to pre-game. This was the formula. I would be like, bitch, I'm not trying to spend a whole bunch of money on drinks, so I would have a bottle in the house.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna take a couple shots before I leave. We're gonna pregame. Normal. This is normal behavior.
Yeah.
After the pregame, I'm gonna go to the spot. I'm gonna get the beverage. I'm gonna get the cocktail.
Yeah.
Get the cocktail. It's a lot of motherfuckers in here.
Yes.
It's a lot of motherfuckers. So I'm getting a little tense, and I'm like, oh Lord. I'm seeing people like, oh.
You don't want to see. You see people you don't want to see. You see people that
I'm
you
drinking this beverage. God damn, I ain't got no more. My cocktail going. Can I get another one, please?
What's the accent?
I'm on my second one. Okay. Yeah. Oh, she's feeling loose. She's feeling good. Say, yeah, okay. Yeah, bad. She's drinking more. God damn, I'm out of this one. Are we going to the next spot? Bad.
Yeah.
I've forgotten how many drinks I've had now. At this point, I've had however many beverages for the pregame, and then I've had two at this spot. Going to the next spot, I'm probably going to have another one.
Yeah.
They pour heavy.
Yeah.
They pour heavy. Yeah. So I had one drink thinking, it's one drink. I've had maybe 3 drinks outside. I'm good. No,
you're not. Because you got to go to the next part.
By the time I get to the bottom of the cup from that second place, where them people is motherfucking heavy-handed, I'm like, oh.
You need water in between.
I'm drunk.
Yeah. You need water in between. Because, baby, because here's the thing about me is like, I hate when people pregame and then go hard outside too. I said that was the point to pregame. Why are we outside doing shot for shot when we did it in the house for free? Because and we still got liquor.
The question becomes, if not drink, right? What do we do?
You socialize, you vibe, you just vibe. You vibe. I'm not telling you need to be in a club asking people's numbers and they be like, bitch, I want a tequila pineapple.
Well,
but
you could. But
okay.
See, this is my problem. Yeah. The vibe curators aren't curating, right?
I will say that is true.
How can I enjoy my time, talk to the people if the conditions are not favorable for that? The music's too loud, so I can't fucking hear.
Yeah.
Y'all blowing hookah in my motherfucking face, so I can't.
I hate hookah.
Motherfuckers' breasts stink because they don't scrape their tongues and they've been drinking all kinds of Hennessy and peach and shit, and all of that syrup is just and whatever little lobster macaroni or whatever bullshit they was eating, hot wings and fucking lemon pepper wet. It's like, nah, y'all, don't eat me up, y'all.
You going?
Don't eat me up.
Where's you going?
Motherfuckers' breath be stinking, so now I'm
that
like, God, fucking you, back up.
Mm-hmm.
So the conditions aren't favorable. So like niggas is like, ain't nothing left to do but to loudly scream the music, pop my puss, and keep taking these shots.
That's
and
crazy.
Hope that like some fun, crazy, like
event,
whimsical chaos kicks off, and this is a night to remember.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I think that's what people, because that's the thing about me is like, I hate section culture as well too. Is like, that is what kills the vibe too, because everybody wants to be in a section. And also it's just like, there's nobody on the dance floor now. Like specifically out here, nobody believes in the dance floor unless you got a section and you're like standing on there and doing bottle wars. Which bottle wars is a real thing here. And I'm just like, baby, it's
bottle wars. What is that?
Where the sections go bottle for bottle. So that section buys a bottle.
That sounds like something for people who got money.
Yeah, but people don't. They be faking it. Like,
so y'all are charging? Y'all are charging?
They are. They are, which I would say I've been in sections before when there's been bottle wars. I have not partaken in the paying of the bottles though. So if it came to me being in a section and I had to pay bottle wars, maybe I would be like, I will graciously tap out. Like, I've been with friends who like that feeling of like, yeah, I can buy the bottles, but it's also like you're buying a bottle that you can get at home for like $30 for like $300.
Do it be worth it? Do y'all be like, when you wake up the next day, you be like, I showed them motherfuckers, I'm big boy.
I don't know. I don't know what they do because baby, I wake up and I'll be like, I'm glad I didn't do that. Because you got to then relive those moments of you just went and spent $3,000 in a club, and that's your it.
Because you know them girls wake up, they check their bank account, and they report transaction, report transaction, and like I wish I was a scammer. I wish I was the scamming type of bitch. Like I also wish that I had the type of bank account where if I like disputed a charge, they'd be like, okay, bet we'll give you your money back, and not, oh, bet cancel the card, send you a new one.
Yeah,
like you need to report. You need to report this to the police.
Take it all the way.
I'm like, God damn! I just wanted to dispute the one charge.
No.
I gotta get a new card. I have to get an entirely new card
because you're disputing a charge. It's not like, oh, I just don't want to pay for that. That is fraud. So they want to make sure that nobody else is, since you're disputing a charge that you didn't pay for.
Yeah,
they need to make sure that doesn't happen again. But the scammers are like, no, I just want to dispute this one. I just keep my card. That is not how that works.
I think it's the bank. I think you can do that with certain banks, and I think they don't invest. The ones that be doing shady shit, the banks that be doing shady shit, they're not going to investigate it too hard. I need to go ahead and get me an account with one of them because I too want to. No, motherfuckers going on vacations and shit. Y'all, I went to a party. I won't name the event.
Yes, you will.
I won't.
No, you won't.
Actually, I was about to misname it anyway.
We're just gonna bleep it out.
I went to. So you need me to say it?
No, we could bleep it out. Or you?
No, I mean, like, do you need to hear it from me? Like, do you as an individual need to hear it from me?
No.
Okay. So I went to this party. You do want to hear? Look, you so messy. you so messy. You so messy.
Okay, we'll take it out. We'll take it out.
Okay, so I went to in Atlanta. And so they had this really huge, like, kind of a warehouse kind of location. It was cute. And we're in line. We're in, like, the VIP entrance line. And they're holding it. They're, like, holding all of the lines. They're holding all of them. And, like, they got it wrapped around the building. So I'm thinking, like, oh, it must be, like, hella packed in there.
No.
You get in there and you find out it's absolutely not. It may be at, like, 45% capacity. Maybe 55. I'll say 55% capacity.
Yeah.
And you realize that they're just holding the line for, like, exclusivity reasons.
Yeah.
And then motherfuckers was like, I did not pay all this money for this ticket for them to hold me at the door. I'm disputing this charge. And they didn't really have that much fun there, no how.
Yeah.
And I tried my best to have fun. And I just want everyone to give me my kudos, give me my crown, give me my pats on the back, because I am having a good time sober. So I am effortfully, attempting to really enjoy myself. And I shook my ass, but it was kind of lame. I ain't gonna hold you. I heard 5 individuals when I walked out of there say that they were calling their bank. I got on social media. I saw motherfuckers on Instagram say that they were going to dispute that charge and get their money back on that party. I was so shocked. And I was just like, damn, why that ain't me? Why I don't do stuff like that?
I mean, it's for me, it is kind of reckless, because if you keep disputing it over and over, I feel like something's going to happen.
I live in a bad area.
Because then you got to change all your cards over that you got on auto pay, if you do auto pay, or like was automatically on your like DoorDash account. So I think that is what's the annoying part, is like I would then have to.
You think them motherfuckers got auto pay?
No.
You think they're paying bills? You think they're paying bills?
I don't know what they're doing, sister. I just wish that everybody will follow the right. Fuck that. I know they're not.
Because I never imagined, I don't like not having my bills paid. It gives me anxiety. So, but I have realized, and this is non-judgment. I do want to say that. I've learned that people are not paying certain bills to have these experiences. It reminds me of this lyric. This will be the second time this month I quote it. From, you ever seen The Wiz?
Yeah.
So they have this, I want to be seen. Green. So they say, don't tell me something that you gave up 1 week's feed to pay for your colored hair.
Yeah.
And I was like, Not niggas missing meals so they can be
They
hit.
wanna
Like,
be
bitch, there's
in the
never been a
mix.
world. I'll be the lamest motherfucker walking
Oh,
before
absolutely.
I miss meals and bills. Like, I ain't gonna hold y'all on that.
I don't get that. I think for me, that is like, girl, you have to. Where does the line draw? Where do you draw the line? Like at this point, it is wild. I think that's what it is. Like, we just need to have a conversation because enough is enough. It's getting to a point.
We all live in the same country, and we see those of us who are on social media. We see the same shit. Like, motherfuckers is really like, you know.
I just don't get it though, because my mindset is like, it is 2025. Please don't think that motherfucker that you see on this like platform is living the best life in the world. Like, behind closed doors, you don't know if they had their car repoed. You don't know if they literally are living on a cot and a like whatever. So it's so funny that we still in 2025 want to achieve an aesthetic that is unattainable to the people that make it look attainable is wild.
Apparently repossessions are like a normal thing, or so not for me. Let me be very clear.
Let's talk about it. I know
they say it's a standard experience.
So in Atlanta, they boot cars. They do a lot of booting. They do a lot of like that. Like, repossession is you basically my car note is paid. I would just let you know my bills are paid.
My bills are paid. I don't have no car to repossess, so there's nothing to take.
They'll take furniture. They'll take rent.
I buy mine. Listen, I will live quite modestly within my means, because when the girl goes out, I've got to do it. This is number one. When the girl goes out,
you always. I feel like we're gonna. But that's funny.
When I'm gone though, on real shit, I ain't trying to have like a whole bunch of debt or nothing for my family to take over. So like, I'm actively thinking, okay, let's make sure we can get into the black and stay there, right? So I'm not taking on a whole bunch of extra bills that I can't manage.
Wait, do you want kids? I think we've never we probably haven't talked about this, because you just said like leave with family.
Are you kidding me? We had a whole conversation.
We had an episode about it.
There is a clip of me saying, if I make it to the end of this life and
I don't have a child,
it would be one
I
of
don't
my
feel like
single greatest regrets. Run the tapes back.
Right, run them back. You did say that. I remember the episode because I think we both had the same sentiment. Do you still feel the same way?
Well, I have Milo now, so
yeah.
This cat run my nerves real hot.
Now you know what it's like to raise a child.
No, I mean, like, I have helped take care of children before.
Yeah.
But the beautiful thing was I could give them back. I still do want to be a parent, but I just damn sure don't want to do it on my own. Like, I am solely responsible for Milo. And like, I know this will get easier. And I was just even thinking the other day, like, it's been 2 months and like, there are some things that really irritate me about this experience, but I think I'm getting better at it. So I anticipate that you take this experience, multiply it by 10, and then you have child rearing.
I mean, but also children get older and then can communicate.
Well, so cats get older and they get less dependent on you. So that's I'm excited about. But the difference is the children, like you said, will talk, right? They'll say words. We'll be teaching them emotional, not maturity, just like teaching them how to manage their emotions, how to express those emotions.
Yeah.
And that all is fun. Like, there is, when you look at some of the psychology videos around child rearing, the stuff that they be talking about, I'd be like, damn, this is really interesting. I want to be a part of that. So definitely want to do it. And I would not want to leave them with a whole bunch of debt.
No, I agree. That's when you mentioned it, I was like, wait, does he even want kids? Because then that's different if you don't even have kids and then you're leaving debt to who? This guy? Oh. But because I'm not
the nearest living family member, that's to whom.
That's true.
Praise the Lord for life insurance and knock all that shit out. If that's the case, then if I found out I had a terminal disease, I would charge a vacation so quick. Oh my God.
She said, I'm putting that on the charge immediately.
I'm going to the Maldives and, get the life insurance policy to pay for it retroactively because, baby, he's out of here.
A lot of people do that. A lot of people, when they get that time, they get that notice that you have a certain amount of time.
Baby,
they're like, baby, I'm traveling the world. Okay, just there ain't nothing to do.
I'm gonna go to maybe 2 destinations. I'm going to Brazil and let them niggas bust me down. Oh God, they say the Brazilian. That was so loud. They say that those Brazilians aren't that big, but every time I see a video of a Brazilian, he big and he buff. Now, I also know the big buff niggas be bottoms down, bitch. They be bottoms down. And like, I receive that because I too expect to be big and kind of buff at some point.
I am cackling.
And the girls
right
look
now.
at me and they be like, that's a big old
bottom.
bottom. I am verse. Let's be very clear.
Let
She's
'em know.
been in her verse bag. Now, while I lay it down, let's watch. Let's cut it. Let's
Bring it back.
Reel it in, girl. Reel it in.
Bring it in. Wait,
She's
yeah,
back.
yeah. That's I want kids. I still want kids. I do too.
I don't think anything changed in the last 8 months.
It ain't. I think my dad made a comment, and I was like, he was like, "Yeah, Dev, I think you're not going to get married and have kids." I said, "Is it because I'm gay?" Like, do you think? Are you not aware that I can still have?
You getting married? Oh my god!
Oh, I am a lover boy down. Like I lead with that, baby. You know, I want to get married right now.
Let you find somebody that you can. I mean, do you want to take care of somebody? Let me ask you that.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, you said not.
No, I want to die with you. Let's go together.
I didn't mean physically. I meant financially.
No, I mean, wait, hold on. What you mean financially?
Is it giving? I love her because she got her own. She don't need mine. She say.
I believe in collaboration. I believe in, there's always a moment where there's like 60-40, 70-30. Like, I do believe that you're in a relationship and y'all can like bleed into each other and blend into each other. I'm not looking to provide for somebody, but I do want the load to be lessened. I will name that. I definitely don't want to go around like having to do everything. I've been doing everything all my life, like for 31 years now. Like,
yeah,
come on now. So I do want to be with somebody, and it's like, you know what, I got you. You know what, I'll pay rent, or you know what, I'll go out and I'll buy this, and like I like that. So
that's what I look forward to.
Right,
you
I look
handle
forward
this
to
bill.
that.
I'm gonna handle this bill. So then I'm like, wow, I get so much more money to live my life.
So that's what I want. I want
Being
that.
Single is financially like burdensome.
Unless you're tricking.
I could do it. I want to trick. Teach me. Somebody put me on game. Where's Marlo? What Candy say to Marlo? Teach me how you get guys to pay for
your money.
Stuff.
Yes.
Oh God! You remember Marlo tried to air Candy out at that reunion?
Yeah,
she said, "Teach me how to get guys to pay for stuff."
Yeah, it was
Poor
like
Candy.
Candy is like, girl, Candy is the one that tricks.
Candy girl, yeah, she's a trick.
she is the one that she.
But she said, if I could pay for everybody in here,
she can, and we know she can. We know Candy can pay for even Andy.
Her money long as fuck.
That
bitch.
is one thing about her. She said, I ain't gonna meet a man that make more than me. I ain't gonna meet a man. She can't meet a man that make more.
Ooh, a spot to be in. Okay, so like I have to say this because I just had this conversation with a friend of mine. Black women are so often making more money than the men they're dating, and I just think that's so sad. And like not sad in like some gender way, but just in like the responsibility it puts on the individual who I feel like in most cases they really do want to relax. Now, if they want to be in a relationship, and I imagine this is the case with Candy, at some point you're just like, look, these are the cards I was dealt. So it is what it is. I make more money than this nigga, but he love me good. He fuck me good. We good. We good.
I mean, my mindset is as long as it's also not like he's like draining your bank account or he's like depending on you. Like I know most men's ego and pride would never let them be like, well, nowadays, never mind. Be like, hey babe, can you pay this bill, or babe, can you put this? Like I feel like when dudes do that, it is very much like, hey, we need to go, we need to talk to you. We need to be like, what's going on? Why are you just like asking her to do all that? So I think as long as like he like that's what I think she should have a prenup. I mean, she should get hers and he should get his, like what they came into. But I think that there should be, if we're in a relationship, what's yours is yours and what's mine is mine.
Can you run that back? What did you just say?
I said it so fast. Hopefully she has a prenup.
Yeah, but what was the condition of that prenup? Let's run that
I said
back.
What's mine is mine and what's yours is yours.
Because if I've learned anything from the lovely ladies of Bravo,
they will take whatever they get with that man.
I don't have to take nothing more than what was accumulated while we were together or what has gotten me accustomed to the lifestyle I live.
So you want to keep that same lifestyle even after y'all divorce?
I want it to be fair. I would want it to be fair. Let's be very clear, because otherwise, like,
what did I get from this?
I could have married
Right, what did I get from this? I think it's like, I mean, we watch like Lisa from Miami and we watch like
Yeah.
all these like disasters. Because also when you go on Housewives, you're bound to get divorced. So it's
No,
just like,
I think they go on
unless
there
you
for.
leave before you get divorced,
Yeah.
you need to go before your divorce is settled. Like you need to, because all of them, like, think like right now, Potomac, who's married? Wendy.
She gonna stay married. She might be in a jail cell, but she gonna stay married. Because I actually believe in that marriage. I really do. I
do.
believe in Wendy and Eddie's marriage.
How do
I
you
guess the
feel?
two new girls are married. Tia.
Yeah.
So I
Tia
don't
Tanner.
anticipate Tia having a bad marriage with her husband,
No.
but we don't know yet, right? We might find out.
Right.
I don't really anticipate Angel. They just had a kid. I don't anticipate them having a bad marriage. Really,
No
what
either.
happens is like the personalities of the women that they're casting and the relationships that they're in. It's like the show becomes the catalyst for them breaking free. Like they get their own money. So
Yeah.
then that incentive to be with the man is lessened, right? Like, oh, I'm finally building my own.
Yeah.
So it's like their escape plan. But then the other women who never had any plans of leaving, their relationships get like exposed that, oh shit, this is actually, I have the millions of people telling me that this is not a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
Like, so what do I do?
And that's the thing, I'm like, because now the new Housewives, they all come in, they have to be married. I think the only one was like Stacey, but Stacey was getting divorced, but Stacey's now back with the dude.
Also, Stacey's the best. She's great.
Bro, do you realize there's like, have you seen what's been going by her QVCs?
Yes.
Her QVC videos?
She's great.
She's great. She
Chef's
said,
kiss,
she was like, I don't want to get chin checked by you. I said, She said, I know you know how to chin check them. I said, Stacey.
Kiarna, I'm just so disappointed.
Flop.
So
what they need to switch her and Jazzy.
I agree. And I have to say this, like, I really was rooting for Kay. I like saying her full name because I feel like people say Kay because they don't like her name.
Yeah.
I wanted Kiarna to do well, and I think if she were able to relax into the group, she would.
Yeah.
But you can see she's anxious. There's this like scene of her like fiddling with one of her like rings after Jazzy, kind of like her and Jazzy have that back and forth, and it's like, girl, this argument ain't that serious. Like, laugh it off, go about your business. But you could tell she was tense. Like she either wanted to fight, and I ain't trying to put that on her, or she was nervous about how she ended up looking after. And that's too much. That's too much awareness. You need to be able to relax.
What did somebody say? I watched something and it was saying the Housewives now, girls that are coming in are fans of the show, where they are constantly watching and know how Giselle gets, know how Ashley gets, knows these girls. So they're coming in, like, for example, Angel is not looking good. Right. So it's because she came in, people's theory is she came in a fan of the show, watching for 7 seasons, not trying to fall into like any of the bombs. Whereas like Stacey, I don't think she watched the show for real. She's just over here just falling into the land bombs, but then getting back up like, and I think that's what is like interesting because I don't see, if Angel doesn't change, I don't see her staying because like you are an easy pick me target. And they also, the producers are not on your team because they're pulling the clips where you say that the girls are not having your back and then they are. And then also when you got checked by Kay, and then when you seen Kay, and then when Kay said it again, like, don't let that conversation happen again. I was just like, you actually are a wife.
This is what pisses me off is like, so with all these shows, this like the high school girl thing, kind of like the dynamic pops up. Kay feels so insecure about her spot in that group of women that she has now taken her 20-year friendship and is exerting power over the person she's most comfortable with, the person she knows, in front of these women. And like Angel, I'm sure because they have the history, has some loyalty to her. I don't think that Angel's a bitch. I don't think that she's like a punk. I don't think that's her. I think that she values her friendship and is trying to honor it because no one wants to see a 20-year friendship break up over television.
Yeah.
But if you ask me, 20-year friendships don't belong on television.
Absolutely not. I don't think that you should bring it on because what's going to happen is people are going to pit you against that person. They're going to want to see you all bring out each other's deepest, darkest secrets so that they can use it and they can do all these things like with Mia and Jacqueline.
Yes.
Right? Like
yes.
That was a prime example of Mia and Jacqueline. But you also know friends on these shows don't last if they didn't come in strangers. Like if you came in as a friend, you always break up. Like, for example, Married to Medicine, Mariah and Quad. Like you see those relationships come in as friends. I mean, Jackie and
Oh, Jackie and Simone. Now, I think they're okay, but like
But
that was a very clear fracture in their relationship.
So I would never do it. Like, if me and you were friends and before a show, I wouldn't like do it. Like, I would love to. Like, I think people want to put their friends on, but I think I'm always cautious of like how much we would have to be debriefed like after the episode. Being
That's
in the
what
room.
I'm gonna say is the communication really matters here, like the honesty between the two people. Because look at Robin and Giselle; they're fine. They're very comfortable
because they
in
don't
the
like anybody penetrating their relationship. But also, Giselle is a great deflector. You have to have somebody on your side who is able to literally, like last week's episode when they were talking about athletes, and then Ashley jumped in and pivoted to Stacey. I said, you need people to be able to come in, because you would never get Giselle because there's people that are not staying on her neck because she has so many deflectors around.
I would never see.
Yeah,
let me not play fan fiction over here, because the way I would be on it. No, we're gonna go right back to the
we will.
No.
You know us. We will. I would be my mindset. I could spot a girl that's trying to keep their cards to their hand, and you're not about to make me play poker and you over here playing a different game. Like you want me to play Uno and you ain't playing it like me. I'm gonna be like, let's revert back, because that's what keeps happening.
I see you, girl. That makes me think of how effective Angie K is on Salt Lake City. Like she is a person who has been a peripheral figure in that show. She's watched, she's studied, and she's coming in so like evenly paced, but she's on top. Like she is definitely owning that show.
Brawin, I think the issue I realized with Brawin is she will admit like, yep, I got this, and then it's done. But the issue is her with Brittany. She threw Brittany under the bus, and I did not like that, because what she does is she becomes friends with Brittany because everybody looks at her as like this child, and she's like 50 something, and then quickly, like with this last episode on a boat, which I actually think that this boat seat episode can go down in history as like the best episodes of like Housewives, because like it goes back to like New York when they was on Scary Island. Like they're on this island, this boat, and like all this stuff is happening. Like Heather trying to gaslight Lisa throwing herself under the boat.
Angie sick, Mary eating food, trying to support Angie, talk about something.
Girl, what's out there? What they doing out there?
And then, can you hear that? No, me neither.
What they should, this is what they said. They said there should be a below deck or above deck crossover where we get to see their POV.
I want that. Yes, I would actually watch it, because I wondered, like, what is this like for them? Like, what is their perspective like?
It's chaotic, but I do. Angie K is good, and I think Brawin is good, but I think the issue with Brawin is like sometimes Lisa revealed it, is that she tries to put on. And she tries to act like she's like this thing.
Yes.
And that's what kind of can hinder her if she does not do that. And also Lisa is a big deflector as well, but she's annoying. Like I think Elisa is when I say she does not listen, it is so uncomfortable to watch her find a way to tune out anything. And it's so scary to me to watch. Like
scary.
It's scary how she just does not know how to say, I never know how to take accountability.
You know who she reminds me of all the time?
Who?
Donald Trump. She reminds me so much of Donald Trump. The way that she like, and because she's like she's not smart. Like she's not the most brilliant woman in the world, right? So she chooses the most lowbrow responses and like manipulation tactics, the kinds of deflection she does, the way she just spits out lies or whatever. And like she will try to scream over top what someone's saying to her in a deflection. And I'm like, oh, this is like watching a big child. And she's like 51 or something.
Yeah, the youngest person is is Whitney, and then after Whitney, so 39. Whitney is 39, and I think Brawin is 40. And then everybody else is in their 50s.
I thought that was insane.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. That was like, she reminds me of like, I think I said like Lisa Barlow could be the head of state today and nothing would be different. Like if Lisa Barlow were the head of state today, our country would look exactly the way it does right now. Because they're interchangeable.
Yeah, I laugh at it because she cannot take any feedback. It's no question. Nobody could be like, well, you did do this. I will agree. Like you're not my friend. Then say it right now. Tell me,
Yes.
hope you got my back. Did you have my
That's
back?
exactly.
Say it
I
right
hope you
now.
have my back on this. I hope you have my back on this.
If you don't have
It's
my
like,
back, we're
damn,
done.
bitch.
When she was like, I don't need to be sitting with y'all. Like, and she makes these like condescending things. Like, I don't even need to be sitting with y'all. Like, we don't live the same life. We don't do the same things. Like, my life is completely different to all y'all's. I was like, Lisa, you like, and I'm like, if the girls finally like revolt against her, I would love to see her crack because her relationship is cracking. So I would love to see her crack because he even is saying it too, like, you don't listen.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, you don't listen. He's like, this is what I'm talking about, is you can't even be present to hear me say something because you quickly have to say, because she plays a victim and it's an exhausting victim when we see her literally doing the same thing to other people.
It is exhausting.
Right.
It is exhausting.
So you telling me you ain't started no drama. You've not spreaded lies.
I haven't done anything to
I've
you
not
guys.
done anything to y'all. I said, if producers, can y'all please just pull the clips because
play the tapes
because she's one of the people, like, she's like with Bronwyn, like with Whitney, like when they played this last episode, they played the clips of her talking about Bronwyn, like about somebody about Bronwyn.
Oh, right. And Heather was there watching. Absolutely.
Right. So I was like, you are a hypocrite. And like you with Angie K, I think Angie probably makes the most money. For real. I think out of them, I think Angie probably makes them. I think Lisa might be somewhere like close.
Yeah.
But Angie, I think, probably makes the most money out of how she carries herself. Cause she's like, bitch, she don't gotta brag like Lisa does, but she will go bag for bag with you. And I like that. But the other shows, yeah, I'm like, these girls don't bring a friendship. Do not bring a 20-year friendship on these shows.
If I've learned anything, it's like sibling relationships don't belong on television. I've learned that from Tia and Tamara, and then from Kim and Kyle Richards. Yeah,
Tia and Tamara used to fall out.
Oh my God,
I never watched.
They didn't talk for a long time after their show. It doesn't. You have to think about it. These producers' job is to produce good television, which in their mind often means drama. So they're going to facilitate drama between the two people. I'm not saying that they're going to create the drama, but they're going to facilitate it. They're going to do whatever they can do to incite it, right? Yep. And then you have the talent who are often like, they want to keep their jobs. They want people to watch their show too. So they're willing to do things that they wouldn't normally do if you know, if they weren't in people's living rooms.
Yeah.
So it's really damaging.
I think that as well. Yeah, I can see that. Because also I know New Jersey is all family, basically. Like, everybody was family, and we seen them like the fracturedness of that because they were all
immediately.
Yeah. And then also like the Kardashians. We see, I mean, obviously with the Kardashians, it's about them. So
that fight. Oh my God! When Courtney and Kim fought, I remember screen recording that fight and watching it back repeatedly because there's a point at which Courtney clocks the fuck out of Kim,
and the makeup is on the wall.
Face hits the wall.
The makeup is on the wall. Her face is on the wall. She whacked her. Her face is on that wall.
I was like, oh my God!
Yeah.
I really like Courtney. I know people don't like that like judgmental thing she's got going on, but I think it makes her really relatable.
What is her judge? Because she has a husband now, and she also is,
I think just because like she's always the one that's like, what we're doing is ridiculous. Now she ain't never too good to, you know, benefit from it.
Yeah,
but she's
absolutely.
Like, this way of living is ridiculous. We're ridiculous. And I at least like having some bit of a voice of reason around for that, because, you know, nobody should be able to live obscenely in peace. So
maybe because they have no understanding of life. Like, I think I watched the video of Kim was like, I don't know how much a carton of eggs or milk costs.
That's fine, but like she shouldn't get to do it in peace. There should be somebody in her ear saying, bitch.
Because they did that with her and North. Like, North was wearing some stuff and people was like, she shouldn't be wearing at her age. And she's like, all the girls around her are wearing it. And it was like, you realize who she's around. Like, she's not around like normal teenagers.
Yeah.
She's literally around teenagers who probably are comfortably living like for the rest of their life. Like, North does not have to work a day in her life now.
Oh,
like,
man.
she has not only Kanye. Yeah, she doesn't have only Kanye, but she's an heir of the Kardashians.
Yeah. Wow.
Like,
You know what?
you-
I do give Kim her props for like, I think she started off, they said cleaning closets and
Yeah,
stealing
she
people's
was-
stuff and selling it on eBay.
Paris Hilton.
That's what the people say. I don't know. Allegedly.
No,
Allegedly.
that's all true. Like she
It
will
is?
admit, yeah, because she was Paris Hilton's like stylist or it's like
Yeah.
assistant, and then that whole incident happened, and then
So what I'm giving her props for is being consistently and perpetually business minded.
yeah,
Those of you who can always see an opportunity in that way, I mean, you get what what you were designed to get. So I can't say much about it, you know. What?
I'm just laughing. Like I can't say anymore. I can't say too much about her.
I
Wait,
mean,
sister, we have to close out.
yeah,
We have to close out, bitch, because we about to be rambling the whole rest of the night. Can you tell us, what's just some closing remarks?
Oh yeah. So basically,
I knew it.
y'all need to get your shit together when you're throwing parties. You're doing a terrible job. The vibes are off. The music sucks. Niggas need to be dancing. Cut out the hookah. It's bad for the community.
And the love.
And like, I don't want to smell that shit, and it'll be giving me a headache. Scrub your tongues.
Yeah.
We gonna have some children
Yeah,
sometime
we
soon in
are.
the next 9 years, God willing.
That's nice.
And shout out to the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. You're the most interesting and funny franchise popping right now.
Yeah, it is.
And make sure y'all come see me on Threads. I be running my mouth, and the people love me over there. So like,
You're
join the
famous,
fun.
girlie. You're
fun.
famous. I always say mine too is don't bring your friends on the Housewives if y'all been friends for 20 years. Please don't do bottle wars in the club anymore.
Oh my
I think
God, that's
that
some lame
is
shit.
wild to do because you're going to be broke when you wake up, and you're going to be having to be a scammer and try to cancel all those charges. And follow me on socials. Y'all know me on Instagram. I'm over here troll on Instagram. All right, y'all want to follow me? Y'all hit me up on _Lord Every. That is _LORD EVERY on Instagram and Twitter, and also on everything else like TikTok. TikTok is where I go. Now my thing is TikTok. Yours is Threads. Mine is TikTok.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I be on TikTok a little bit. Like, I watch
Yeah.
Tony Fine in the morning because shout out to Tony Fine, love her down. But I don't be on there like that. I'm on there, but I ain't on there like that.
Yeah, I just do my
but
little reels.
Y'all know y'all can find me on Instagram and Threads at Derwin King. That's DERWINKING. And then on TikTok at Free Negro. That's FREENEGREAUX.
And of course, if y'all would like to continue the conversation with us on our podcast platform, you can hit us up on Instagram at ThatBlackBoyJoy Pod. If you would like to hit us up on TikTok and Twitter, it is ThatBlackBoyJoy. If you would like to write in, you can hit us up at ThatBlackBoyJoyPodcast@gmail.com. And of course, you can watch all of our videos on YouTube at ThatBlackBoyJoy. And yeah, like we always say at the end of the show, please be so in love with who you are.
Bye.